Herb London is with us this morning. He's right here on the set, and that's what I want to... I'm going to segue with great difficulty away from the stock market going to record highs and bring you in on the meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu. I say there is an element of contention here. What say you, sir?
I say that it's primarily an effort to appease those in the State Department and appear as if the United States is even-handed. I think that this will be a very cordial meeting, very different from the meetings that have taken place in the White House over the last 8 years. Netanyahu is not going out the back door. In fact, you will find that Netanyahu and the president get on famously. One, the embassy will probably be moved to Jerusalem.
Now, that's news. That's news.
I think it will. And, in fact, not only do I think it will, all it requires is a change in the sign. There is an embassy there, but it's not called an embassy. So you just put up a different sign.
Yeah, but politically, diplomatically, you know that that's a bombshell.
The symbolism is extraordinary. And again, if you do nothing, that's also extraordinary. But I think that the president is going to move on this front. Secondly, I think that the president would like to talk to Netanyahu about some sort of informal defense condominium in that part of the world, with Israel being an unregistered member of a Sunni alliance. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Jordan, working together.
A new alignment, you mean?
A new alignment. I wouldn't
maybe
call it a new cento.
Slightly under the table, but maybe you don't publicize Israel's involvement in this?
I said Israel would be an unregistered member of this defense condominium.
But that's a complete reversal of what we've had for a generation, 2 generations.
That is correct.
That is a radical reversal.
But keep in mind that Israel is presently working with Egypt to deal with the war in the Sinai right now. All under the radar. No one is talking about that. But Israel is sending its Apaches across the border to fight the war in the Sinai with the Egyptian army. So there is no question that there is a close military-to-military relationship that exists among the Sunni nations and Israel right now. Who would have guessed that Saudi Arabia would send a military delegation to Jerusalem to talk about joint military maneuvers? If I would have said that to you 10 years ago, you'd say, you're smoking hallucinogens.
Smoking hallucinogens, well, yes.
but it's
okay,
happened. But it's happened. But it's happened. I mean, I'm not suggesting that you do.
No,
but it's happened.
don't. Okay. But what you're saying, that is really dramatic stuff.
I think it is dramatic.
We've not seen anything even approaching this for a long, long time, ever, in fact.
Yes.
Now, let me reverse this. If what you say is correct, and we get this kind of realignment of power in the Middle East, will Jewish people in America start to vote Republican, as opposed to always voting Democrat?
Part of the difficulty is that Jews do not know how to pull an R lever. They're only accustomed to pulling a D.
Right.
It is true that Israel is an important factor in how the Jewish vote goes in the United States, but it is not the overarching factor. There are a number of factors that go into that equation. I think that a close Israeli-American alliance of the kind that we've had before, this special relationship, will undoubtedly lead to more Jewish votes. How many? Very difficult to say.